Hi there, my name is Star Uzuki, and today we're going to be looking at some of the rarest things on the planet. You know what the rarest thing is? You. Every one of you are unique and special individuals. Alright, let's get right into the video. Please subscribe.
It is pretty rare, but not impossible. The odds of being struck by lightning are 1 in 3,000. There are also some...
Isn't there a guy who's gotten struck like 6 or 7 times? God damn! That man's beating the odds to a pulp over there.
Positive statistics. The odds that you survive the lightning strike are 9 in 10.
Well, that's good. He's also beating the odds there. He's doing pretty good for himself.
Shocking.
You know, other than getting struck by lightning.
Having 12 fingers? Well, it's higher odds than a lightning strike. The experts give different figures, but it's about 1 in 500, 1 in 750, to 1 in 1,000 odds.
That is not a lot. I don't feel like I see that many people with 6 fingers, you know? I haven't seen it in one in every 1,000 people. I haven't even heard it in 1 in every 1,000 people. Because I feel like if someone got their fingers cut off, like as a baby, because they had extras, I feel like that would be a more known thing, right? How is it so common? What? Huh?
And just think of the piano possibilities.
Yeah.
Now,
Fair enough.
A double egg yolk is just as unusual.
I've found this before. I've actually found a double egg yolk before. I'll put a photo up of it here if I can find it.
Find such a yolk in 1 in 1,000 eggs. They're usually laid by younger hens, and you know, they're rookies.
Yeah, I had to look this up because I was concerned. I was like, God damn, am I just eating a twin or something? What's going on
Learning
here?
how to lay eggs right. Just kidding. By the way, it's also possible to find a triple yolk in an egg.
Triple? Oh, baby, a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
But this time the odds are higher. It's 1 in 25 million.
Oh,
At
God.
least the British
That's a
Egg
big jump.
Information Service says so. A guy from Australia found such an egg and shared the photo. He said the triple egg yolk tastes just like any other regular one.
Well, yes, other than the fact that the egg to like yolk ratio is going to be so off, you know, it's not going to taste right. It's just going to be wrong.
Is 9
it's
yolks
incorrect.
In one egg. Another
I feel like that egg would just be yolk at that point. If an egg has 3 yolks in there, that egg is more or less just yolk.
That a woman from Britain found 29 double yolkers, and all of them from the same package.
God damn. 20. How big are the egg cartons are you getting? How are you finding 29 eggs that all have double yolks in one carton? What the heck?
Finding a 4-leaf clover is considered...
Okay, I've looked for so long to find a 4-leaf clover. I've still yet to find one. I was next to a kid who found one once. I was so upset. Like, I was like, cool, good for the kid. But I was so upset because I look for these so often and I've never found one.
Considered to be a sign of good luck in Ireland, but this is pretty rare, and the odds are only about 1 in every 10,000 clovers.
I just have terrible odds.
But Gabriella Gerhard of Fitchburg, Wisconsin...
Oh yeah, there's a guy who just like breeds clovers that have like tons and tons of leaves, like 50-something plus leaves.
Managed to find 451 4-leaf clovers in 1 hour.
Damn.
So I guess nothing is impossible. If you try hard enough, you'll probably even find a 7-leaf clover. But this time, the odds are 1 in 250 million. Can you imagine puffy chips? An Australian kid found one and shared it on TikTok. The story evolved so much that the girl even created a listing for the puffy chip on...
What? Why? Why is this a thing? Why? Who cares? Why? They could make this if they wanted to. It's
eBay.
Whatever.
It all got pretty viral.
I'm not gonna
and the bids
ask.
were insanely high, like up to $100,000 for the chip. Eventually, the listing was taken down, but the kids still managed to sell it.
How?
The Doritos maker themselves offered a whopping $20,000 for this.
Why? Why? Why is the Doritos company buying a puffy chip for 20 grand? The f is wrong with the Doritos company?
Unique chip. On the other hand, your odds of being injured by a toilet are 1 in 10,000. Nope, I didn't make that up. This figure is quite...
I don't doubt that. People are idiots. People are absolute idiots. I don't doubt that people are getting injured by toilets that often.
Made a whole study on this issue, and in most cases, it's due to accidental falls, or as we like to say, a wipeout. Anyway, I'm not sure anyone can eat that many chicken McNuggets.
That is a... I mean, it depends how long you give them, you know?
To get those tickets. earning this money seems way easier. In comparison with McD, the Powerball jackpot seems somewhat easier to win. The odds are 1 in 292 million, but still
Oh, that's not that bad. Gamble your money, kids. This is a joke. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Don't gamble.
your chances are very slim, to say the least. Don't buy that boat just yet. Over to you. What do you think is more real, becoming an astronaut or winning the lottery? Well, it's becoming an astronaut.
I mean, there's a ton of astronauts from Ohio and presidents. For some reason, presidents and astronauts, they all come from Ohio.
It's almost 40 times more real to go into space than to win the McD Monopoly thing, as the odds are 1 in 12,100,000. Back in 2016, 18,300 people applied to NASA, and
Damn.
only 10 of them made it to the training class, not
Right.
to mention going to space. Now, if you're not satisfied with lottery winning odds, but finding a job is not an option for you, I have a nice piece of information for you. The odds of dating a millionaire are 1 in 250.
That's not that bad. And if there's any millionaires out there, feel free to leave a comment in my... feel free to hit up my DMs.
Now we're talking. Still, the statistics don't disclose information on whether the millionaire you may date is generous or not. Hey,
That's
don't
fair.
take this one seriously. Go get a good job. You can also become an actor. By the way, it's easier to win an Oscar than to win a lottery. The odds of winning this magnificent golden statuette are 1 in 11,500.
Really?
But to win the Oscar, you gotta become a movie star first, right?
Okay, so it's saying that it's 1 in 11,000 movie stars, right? Because if it's 1 in 11,000 people, there would be a lot more people who
No,
have
prospects
Oscars.
here are slimmer. You have a fat chance of 1 in 1,190,000, so they really aren't in your favor. But still, all this seems more probable than winning the lottery.
Yeah.
By the way, why is it that fat chance and slim chance mean the same thing?
Because English makes no sense. Moving on.
Let's see what your prospects of becoming a millionaire are. There are many ways to make money,
Ooh.
but apparently each of us has a 6% to 22% chance of becoming a millionaire.
That's not that bad. Does that mean I can become a millionaire one day, guys? Do you have faith in me?
Even if it's 6 in 100,
Imagine
it sounds
imagine
like truly
Catboy
positive
Internet.
statistics.
Imagine Internet Catboy becomes a millionaire. Now that's a title.
Not to mention 22 in 100. Are you into bowling? It may seem like a piece of cake,
I've gotten a
but
turkey
the
in
odds
bowling
of playing
once.
a perfect 300 game are 1 in 460.
God
And
damn.
this statistic is for professionals. Things are harder for amateurs.
Yeah, no
Chances
doubt.
are 1 in 11,500.
Sheesh.
Yep, it seems like bowling is as hard as getting an Oscar. Now, let's play a guessing game. What are the odds of becoming a centenarian? 1 in 5,000,
Oh, living 100 years.
1
Okay,
in
my brain did
10,000,
not work
or
for a
1 in
second.
15,000. The right answer
guess
is
1 in
1
10.
in 5,000.
1 in 5,
More
damn.
so, they say that the youngest now have a much higher chance of living to 100 years and even more.
Damn.
If you ever pass the SAT, I hear you. It's a lot of stress.
I took the ACT. I didn't take the SAT.
But next time your parents want you to study more to get a perfect score on the SAT, you can share these statistics. Back in 2015,
Yeah, I'm sorry to break this news to you. If your parents are telling you get a perfect score, I don't think telling them the statistics is going to change their opinion. If anything, they're just going to get pissed off. I would not recommend doing that.
only 504 of over 1.5 million students got every point. It's only 1 in 30,000, give or take. So don't sweat it. What are your chances of getting poisoned? Quite good, actually. No
I
matter
mean, yeah, food poisoning is quite common. So.
whether you eat in high-end
Exactly.
restaurants or drive-through takeaways, food poisoning chances are approximately 1 in 6. Yep,
Exactly,
1 in 6
exactly.
Americans experiences food poisoning in a year. So dig in. Now, I don't really want to compare Harvard University to the lottery, but your chances of getting accepted into Harvard are way higher than winning a jackpot. Back in 2021, the acceptance
say
rate
Harvard?
was Harvard University to the lottery, but your chances of getting accepted into Harvard
Why? Why do you gotta use the accent? Why?
are way higher than winning a jackpot.
Why?
Back in 2021, the acceptance rate was 3.2%.
All right, base take. It does not matter what university you get into, you can more or less get the same jobs. There is no point in spending hundreds of thousands of dollars to go to some elite university other than you want the status, you know?
Which is only about
Only
3
for
students
bragging
out of every
rights.
100 applicants. But
And even then,
you
most people
need to
don't give a
study
shit
hard to
nowadays.
grab a lottery ticket. Hey, are you left-handed or right-handed?
Oh, I don't like this animation. This animation makes me
There
uncomfortable.
are way more right-handed people,
Yeah.
85 to 90%, while only 10 to 15% are
I'm right-handed, but I'm somewhat, like, I can do certain things with my left. I can do certain things with my right, you know?
left-handed. But what about
Like, I can play badminton with either hand.
ambidextrous people? These folks are rare. Only 1 in 100
But I can't, like, write very well with my left. If I practiced, I'm sure I could, but,
people
yeah, no.
is
That's
ambidextrous.
a lot of work.
Now, if you can use both hands and handle some easy tasks with your non-dominant hand, it doesn't mean you're ambidextrous.
I know.
To be such a person, you need to use both hands equally well.
Y'all, I
Hey,
don't do
when
that.
is your birthday? It may seem that we all have a 1 in 365 odds
Nope.
of being born on any day of the year,
February causes a lot of children.
but there's one exception. I'm talking about leap years
Yup.
and the
Oh,
29th
wait, no.
of February.
No, that's not, okay.
There are 1 in 1,461 odds of being born on that day.
Damn.
It's easy to calculate. It's the number
Imagine being born on a leap year, and then you only age once every 4 years.
of days in 4 years plus 1. You may not have found any reason why you're unique in this list, but trust me, you are. Just
I'm unique. I have a split uvula. If you don't know what that is, it's the dangly thing at the back of your throat. Instead of looking like a spoon, mine looks like a bone.
by the fact that you were born. Scientists say that you had approximately a 1 in 10 to the power of 2,685,000 chance.
Ooh, we're all
of
special.
being
We're all
born.
epic gamers who,
You see, for you
who
to
beat the other sperm. Let's go. Thank you everyone so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.